Morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we did get some positive data in the US. I suppose positive is probably the wrong word, more likely a little bit better than was expected, and there's also some tweets that came out which around the trade war, which was coincidentally timed pretty well. And we kind of, the buyers came in, but not with much conviction. Now, what we want to do is just pinpoint where we came in on, and you can see we didn't quite come in on any of those fractals. So that area is still the area that is attracting me. Okay, you can see we've got a swing low, we've got a swing low, we used it there as well. So support, 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 then we broke through, tested it once, then it's been used as resistance and resistance, and we've broken through it again. So we've come pretty close to testing it again, but not quite there. Good enough for me. So that is my stop area at the moment. The only concern I've got is that we've broken through the alligator on the daily. So I'd almost expect us to come and test the alligator, or alternatively, I would expect us to come back up into that zone before selling off again. Okay, so you can see most of the week was down, and then we've had this little gentle pullback. So this still interests me quite a bit at the moment, but it may not get there. There's no structure here to indicate that we have a long, apart from this pin bar here. It's sort of a wise man number one, not quite the setup I'd be looking for, and a break above this bar here is the second trigger. There it is there. But our challenge at the moment is that the futures market is down 0.5%. So we're sitting under 12,000 at the moment, which is pretty much in that area there. Yeah. Okay, so let's just get down to what we can trade. So I think the big thing at the moment is we have got a breakout on the hour. We are back testing it at the moment. Oscillators are indicating that we are tired. It is testing the alligator as well, but we do have a twist in the alligator here. The only other problem that I can see here to prevent me from chasing longs at the moment is pretty much that. And I could actually extend that to something like that. So big move down, consolidation, and then next step would be a big move down. Okay, so not really keen to chase shorts or longs at the moment because we are not at a level. So ideally what we'd want to see here, just delete that, is a break of this trend line. But again, looking at the half hour, we do have a potential trend change. Okay, so the best way to do this is to actually trade this on a much lower time frame, 12-15 minute, and trade the fractal breaks. So we're looking for, if we're up in this area, I'd be tempted to take a short because my stop area is going to be above this fractal here, which gives me a 65 point stop loss. Okay, but I don't really see that at the moment. So I'll just adjust that. Delete that one. Here's my fractals there. We've got a bit of a breakout to the top of the fractal. Normally when this happens, when you have a wedge defined and it breaks up off the top of the wedge, and not really off the top of the wedge, and we take it from that fractal there. So that's pretty well defined wedge. So what we're looking for is an area to get short, and I didn't quite get to this level here. Anyway, so I think for me still there's no real shorting, there's no real area that I want to be short of at the moment. What we need to wait for is structure. So what I'm kind of expecting, if we just put where price is now, so price is around here at the moment, which means it's broken that wedge. But what it could also mean is that this is the new channel. Okay, so what you're looking for is, clearly we're going to have a gap down. Okay, so we're definitely going to have a gap down. The question is whether we have a gap down and then a bit of a rally to test this wedge break and then start moving off. That will give me the confidence. But what we could have is a gap down to form a channel. So we could have buyers coming in around this area here, 11,982, for it to move back to the upside. Okay, so being a Monday, yeah, I'm just going to wait for the volumes to come through, wait for some structure to form, and take it from there. So if you look at the hour, yeah, there's no real trend change either. So there's nothing really on the cards here. The 12 minutes at the moment is exactly the same scenario. The trend is up at the moment, but we are coming up to some levels. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment, is a wait and see view. Probably not even get in on the DAX today. We're going to have to wait to see some structure. If we see some structure, then what we're looking for is a reason to get in. And structure basically is, wedges like this, breakthroughs of the oscillators, of the alligator, sorry. Looking at the oscillators, waiting for them to group the downside, and then looking for a level. That's what we want to find. Okay, we can't chase longs at this level, and we can't really chase a short at the moment either, because the trend is up. Okay, so in other words, I'm trading on the 12 minutes, I'm looking for longs. So looking for the pullback and long. Unless we get a gap down, pullback to test the break of the alligator and start moving again, that would be the indication for the short. So you've just got to wait for that structure. Okay, I just want to close off quickly with the ichimoku, because I just want to start with the hour. So trend is still down on the hour. Okay, there's no real resistance, and on the 4 hour trend is very much the downside, but this worries me. Okay, so we've got a flat Kijunsen and a Tikinson that's pointing down, and normally what happens is Tikinson starts rolling like this, heading up to cross. Okay, you can see there, it happened there, it happened there as well. So the trend is down, but you want to be short much higher up. And the daily, we are bouncing off the daily cloud. Okay, so daily the trend is still very much to the upside. Lower time frames trend is the downside, but you're expecting a retracement of sort. Okay, anyway guys, that's my view for today. It's pretty much look at the 12-15 minute chart and just look for the structure. As soon as you see structure, trade that structure. If you start seeing a reversal on the 12 minute, all likelihood the trend, we will move to the downside. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.